it's time.
Punch time for dinner.
Oh, it's Rebecca.
Pasta dinner.
Donating pet food is one of the many ways you can help families in your community. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
We're going to have more middle school football for you to wrap this up. We're going to bring you the JV game. That's right, JV middle school football, 6th, 7th grade between Saddle Ridge and the Ramblers. Watch out for them bobbleheads when we come back. While we wait, instead of just having you stare at ads or a blank screen, we've got other games, other coverage going on all the time on the Southeast Sports Network and National Sports Broadcast Network. I'm going to pitch you to the campus of Reinhardt University to hang out with head coach of the Eagles, James Miller, during the James Miller Coaches Show.
And he was not the biggest guy. He's 5'9",
Lorenzo Robinson,
220 pounds,
chatting
played
with
defensive end. But no one ever outplayed him. No one played harder than him. Nobody practiced harder than him. As long as it was 11 on 11. If it was any kind of single thing or anything in the weight room or any kind of sprints, he was awful. But when you put 11 on 11, nobody played harder than that guy. And that's why he was a great football player. And that's what this place was. And he would not let anybody on that field not play as hard as him. And we got to have more guys holding guys to that standard at all times. I challenged Jude today. I challenged Brighton Peters today, Markel Sutton. We don't have enough guys holding guys to that standard to play as hard as you possibly can at all times. And part of that, too, is playing more guys. So that way we're fresher and we can play faster and do those things. So I think it's everything. It's an encompassing thing. It's our coaches. It's myself. It's everybody. Everybody's got to look in the mirror and do better. Like you said, find one thing we can do better, focus on that one thing, and let's get it better at it. And that's all we can do. So I think it's great advice from Logan Gardner.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it, Logan, wherever you are.
He'll be watching this. But
sure.
But it was Ty Jones and Anthony Green this week. I believe a few weeks ago, Isaiah Payton. It seems like you guys have another young guy step up and step into a pretty sizable role every single week. What does it mean for you to be able to have so many different young guys that you aren't afraid to throw in there and have the ability to produce for you at such a high level?
Yeah, I think this is the most freshmen we've ever played since I've been here. Our backup O-line is all freshmen. Isaiah Payton is like, if Harlem's healthy, he's the fourth back freshman. Ty Jones, freshman. Darius Jordan, freshman. Caleb Brooks is going to play this week, freshman, as long as his hand's good. I shouldn't say that, but I told him to cut it off, and he got the other one. But I think we're playing a lot of young guys. Cooper Negron, Chris Reed. It's somewhere around 15 or 20 freshmen, and I think it's a super talented class. And when your number gets called, what are you going to do with it? How you practice is how you're going to play. That's a big Coach Beamer quote. He said it to us every day. How you practice, how you play. So hopefully they're preparing the right way, and when their moment comes, they take advantage of it.
Absolutely, and customary for us, just like every week, at some point we're going to get a graphic of this. The Coach James Miller word of the week, the one word for your team, for the fan base, the coaching staff, everyone that has a vested interest in Reinhardt football. I want you to set the tone. What is the word of the week for the Reinhardt football program?
Effort. Effort in every phase on both sides of the ball. Effort. Effort as hard as we can go, as long as we go, till you can't go no more. That's
Absolutely. Coach,
appreciate it.
Always a pleasure.
Yes, sir.
Always a pleasure. That is the namesake of the James Miller Coaches Show, Coach James Miller. And now I have the honor of welcoming one of the captains of the defense, Mr. Julian Stevenson, starting linebacker. Number 10, Julian Stevenson. How you doing, sir?
Doing good, so how you doing?
I can't complain, brother. I can't complain, man. It's good to see you, man. And, you know, your progression as a player, you came in as a freshman and you had moments where you would get in and do certain things. Last year, first time really starting and having a role, a consistent role within the defense. Now you're looked upon as not just someone who's supposed to make a tackle here and there. You're someone that's looked to be one of the guys, one of the best players on the field at all times. How has that transition been for you?
It's been great. Coach BG has, been doing a good job, pushing me and, staying in film and, just doing all the little stuff. And then the linebacker room as well. We always, want to see each other grow. Every practice, every film set, like we're always, finding a way to just get better. It's not just, me, myself. Coach Miller, he stays on me.
I was out there today. I saw a little bit of it.
I mean, his intensity doesn't stop. But, that only, makes us better and, we grow from it. So, yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. So what would you say is, a little bit of self-promotion here, what would you say is the one skill that you have that makes you such an important piece to this Reinhardt defense?
I would just say keeping the guys together. When bad stuff happens, if you play football, bad stuff is going to happen. Any sport, bad stuff is going to happen. When, say a long run breaks, just getting back to the ball and, seeing the read, seeing the formation, just keeping everyone together, when the bad stuff happens. Yeah.
Absolutely. And again, it's been a pleasure to see your progression as a player. What do you think you need to do to be able to take your game to an even higher level as this season goes on?
Really just practicing like it. Every day, just, staying in the film, watching, little tendencies. Where can I make a play there? Where can I make if I'm not going to make that play, after that it's effort, getting to the ball type of thing. Just really just.
We've got middle school football for you. Live from LaFayette High School's Jack King Stadium as we're underway. This one tossed across. Ramblers rushing forward, still going down the sideline as the football pops out.
Pass is complete to number 17, Aiden
4:40
Ballard.
to play in our first quarter.
Plays up to the 48-yard line. First down, Ramblers.
And it's 8-0 Mustangs after the early touchdown. Ramblers in motion, and this one blown
Penalty
dead before
flag
he
on
can
the
get
play.
to work. Flag from the far
False start
sideline.
against the Ramblers.
Moving Lafayette Middle School back.
First and 15 for the Ramblers.
Long yardage situation. Ramblers in motion and the jump.
Penalty flag on the play. Ball start on the Ramblers.
LaFayette loses 5 more.
Timeout. Ramblers.
And the timeout taken by Lafayette High School, or middle school rather, excuse me. That is definitely muscle memory for me at this point. We'll have, of course, high school football on Friday, as Northwest Whitfield visits to take on the Ramblers. Right now, live from Waleska, Georgia.
We're with you, you know what I'm saying? So just having the next play mentality, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, bad stuff's going to happen. You know, what are we going to do, you know what I'm saying, the next play? So, yeah.
Drew.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, man.
Thank
you for joining me, man. That is the defensive captain, the defensive representative, Mr. Julian Stevenson. And now we'll get a chance to meet the offensive captain, the offensive representative, and the most attention probably on the team because he plays the quote-unquote most important position on the team, quarterback, Mr. Taylor Jackson.
Renzo, it's a pleasure.
You can also watch
Absolutely.
that right now on the Southeast Sports Network. Back here at Jack King Stadium, middle school football. He's free across the 40 to the 45, takes a little shot, stays on his feet, and steps out.
Number 17, Aiden
Great
Ballard
carry.
on the carry for the Ramblers. Knocked out of bounds by number 28.
Ballard gets a lot of yardage.
Be second down, 6 for the Ramblers.
Still trying to get this sorted. Second and 6 for Lafayette Middle School. Right up the middle, slides across a couple of would-be tackles and dragged down at the 40-yard line. Nice little carry right inside as Miles Broom gets that one rolling.
Ramblers.
Great blocking up front.
First and 10 Ramblers. Ball
Gets a
was on the
couple of
40-yard
crucial
line.
ones from the offensive line. Some push from Braxton Huff. Gunnar Morgan clearing space as well as the Ramblers getting right back to work. From the 40-yard line of Saddle Ridge, Mustangs are leading 8-0.
Penalty flag on the play.
Flag flies. 60 seconds to play in the first.
Ball start against the Ramblers.
Lafayette going to lose that yardage right away. 5-yard mark off.
After the penalty, it'll be first and 15. Ball is on the 45-yard line.
So the Rambler offense from the 45-yard line of the Mustangs. Tailback is Miles Broom. Quick handoff on the end around. Escapes the first. Still going and dragged down at the 45-yard line. Nice carry by Jackson Langley. And that wraps up our first quarter in Lafayette between the Mustangs and the Ramblers as we head to our second 8-0 Saddle Ridge Middle School on the JV side. 6th, 7th grade football will return.
A very similar question, as he's the quarterback of the defense. You're obviously the quarterback, the leader of the offense, so you have a pretty good idea of what's happening around you with different guys. Ty Jones was someone who people may not have really seen him coming last week, and then he stepped up in a big moment for you. Who's somebody who may not be getting a whole lot of attention right now, but potentially could be very important for you moving forward?
I think it's really Harlan Diamond. Harlan Diamond's that third running back. He is very good in blocking. In pass protection, he's somebody that I really trust to get back there with me. And I don't spend a lot of time with him, but he is very much grown on me. He got a penalty versus Southeastern, and I thought he just drilled the guy. And it was in pass protection. He drove him 5 yards and planted him in the ground, and he had me blown away. I didn't know where the flag came from until I watched it on film. But then I get him in Lindsey Wilson, and he's doing the same thing. He is somebody that really.
That is also live right now on the Southeast Sports Network, the James Miller Coaches Show from Reinhardt University. Pitched across, football is fumbled, diving for it back just in front of their own 40 at the 42, and able to get back to it in time to maintain possession. That's a really close one for LaFayette. So it's going to be a long yardage situation.
Third down long for the Ramblers.
They need to go a long way to move the chains. Seven and a half to play in the first half. In middle school football between the Ramblers and Mustangs. Quarterback tosses this, and it's incomplete. Heavily defended. Defense is all over him. Rylan Albright.
The fourth down long for the Ramblers.
Saddle Ridge is able to disrupt. Ramblers are acting as though they're going to punt.
The Mustangs will take over 1st and 10. On the 27-yard line.
Getting set for this next offensive possession. Just a reminder, you can be with us anytime, anywhere. Watch sports. SCSNsports.com/how-to-watch. And we're ready to go with this next possession between these two. Saddle Ridge leading 8-0. The give, and he is stood up and dropped right away by the Ramblers. Great tackle immediately by
Landon Davis on the carry for the Mustangs. No
Gunnar Morgan. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and 10.
Tackle made by number 62, Gunnar Morgan for the Ramblers.
And a great play, lots of room. Saddle Ridge
on the carry.
Takes that to the close side.
Down, Mustangs. 1st and 10, Mustangs. Ball is on the 41-yard line.
.446 to play in our first half. Ball's loose. Both teams diving for it. Ramblers. They say they've got the football, and it's taken away from Saddle Ridge. Huge turnover for the Ramblers as Miles Broom gets the football back for LaFayette Middle School. Inside of 4 minutes to play in our first half, where it's 8-0 Mustangs. Saddle Ridge just turned the football over. The Ramblers looking to lock us up before the half. What can they do with this opportunity from the 38-yard line of Saddle Ridge? Right up the middle, the man who recovered the fumble is trapped before he can get to the 35. They'll give it to him on forward progress. Nice little drive right up inside to
room on the carry for the Ramblers.
Get the possession started.
3 yards on the play. Second down, 7.
Second and 7, this is pitched into the backfield, reverses fields entirely. Some room, 35-30, 25 red zone, looking for the house call, and he's gone. The Ramblers get a touchdown back as we're within 2. What a great score by Aiden Ballard, who takes that to the house.
Touchdown, Ramblers.
LaFayette Middle School gets one back. What a saucy carry down the sideline. Breaks free and takes that one a long way. Now for the point after try, going for 2. Tossed across, this sails and falls incomplete. 8-6. Saddle Ridge leads over the Ramblers at Jack King.
We have the Ramblers 6 and the Mustangs 8.
Your favorite teams, your favorite live streams, your favorite highlights. Be sure to engage with us. Find us now on YouTube at NSBN Sports or visit us at nsbnsports.com.
Back and underway as this is pushed forward for a huge gain for Saddle Ridge. Great play to start the drive for the Mustangs. They'll go 12 yards. It's an immediate 1st and 10.
Play game's 12 yards. First down, Mustangs.
Mustang offense, just 40 seconds to work with in this first half. Far side. Saddle Ridge man is dragged down as a flag flies from the far sideline. It's a hold.
Penalty flag on the play.
We're arguing over whether or not to run the clock.
Holding against the
I'm not arguing. I'm not running the clock. 13 seconds left to play in the first half. And so we've got this sorted out. 8-6, 2-point game, 13 seconds on the clock. Saddle Ridge, pitched across, 30, 35, 40, runs over a defender at the 45 and stops just beyond the midfield stripe.
On the carry, first down.
That stops our clock with 3.4 seconds on it as there's a timeout on the field. Saddle Ridge calling for the timeout. Trying to get one to go before we wrap this up. Looking for a long ball. Mustang in trouble and dropped as that will end our first half in a 2-point game between Saddle Ridge and LaFayette at Jack King Stadium.
Second quarter with your score, the Ramblers 6 and the Mustangs 8.
Trying to figure out what LeBron is telling the box. Either way, we're going to the half. Glad you've been with us for an exciting first half between these two. Don't go anywhere. We will have quarters 3 and 4 of JV middle school football. These guys are having a blast, and we are as well. We'll be right back.
Ready?
Hello and welcome to episode 4 of the James Miller Coaching Show, presented by the Credit Union of Georgia, the official bank of Reinhardt Athletics. I'm the host of your show, Lorenzo Robinson, and I'm being joined by a very special guest, still special, even if this is his 3rd time on the show. It's always a charm, always a pleasure. The man with the plan, Coach Jonathan Burton. How you doing, Coach?
I'm good. Thanks, Lorenzo.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you've had a front row seat to the beginning of this season for the football team. I'm going to start with this. What has impressed you the most with what the team has been able to do thus far?
You know, listen, I've been able to go on the road some, and the only trip I didn't get to go was Southeastern, but obviously I had a chance to see them at home and go to Cumberland as well. I mean, obviously the effort's tremendous. I mean, I think the guys play with a lot of heart. They play with a lot of effort. I mean, I felt like we've been in some moments where we probably easily could have thrown in the towel, and we didn't. And, you know, that's something I'm most proud of, to see the effort is there. I thought the last game that we played, the Lindsey Wilson game, was probably, you know, one of the best halves of football that I've seen our program play in a really long time. And as close as we were to finishing that game, we still didn't get to finish it the way that we wanted. But, you know, I would say probably for me, the things that I'm more proud of is I feel like the camaraderie is really good on the field. I feel like the communication is good within where we need to be and the direction that we need to go about and where we need to be lined up and the things that we need to do. But I think overall we're so close to winning probably 2 of these games that we've lost. I feel like we put ourselves in position to probably win those games, but you know, we've made some mistakes that have kept us from beating some really good teams. And you know, obviously Southeastern is a really good football team, and Lindsey Wilson's one of the best teams in the country, but we're right there in both of those games. We've got to find a way to put ourselves in that position so that we can win those moments instead of kind of just expecting something bad to happen, which is a bad place to be. We don't want to be in that position, but hopefully we're getting ready to get on a run and play our best football as we head down the stretch.
Absolutely, and I want you to put your coaching hat on real quick. If you could say one thing that you feel like the team has to do in order to improve going into conference play, what would be that one thing that you would point to?
You know, I think probably, just trying to take care of the ball. I think in some big moments we've made some crucial mistakes. I think our defensive line play, our offensive line play has slowly gotten better each game. And, that's something that's exciting because as you get into postseason football and the end of this season, you're going to have to be good at the line. You have to be able to run the ball. You're going to have to be able to protect the quarterback and be able to do some of those things. And I feel like our line play has been really good, but I feel like if we eliminate some of the mistakes and some of the moments that have cost us to kill some drives, whether it be a penalty, maybe a muff punt, maybe an interception, maybe a fumble, if we protect the ball, we take care of it in those situations, I think we're going to get on a really nice run. But in order for that to happen, we've got to pay attention to the little things that Coach preaches, every day that I know he's preaching. And same thing that I would do when I was a coach. When you're trying to make the small things, the attention to detail, all the little things and how you prepare and try not to get wrapped up in one game. Football's the hardest game for me because you only get one chance a week. Baseball and the sport I was in, we get 50 opportunities that we're guaranteed. So we could have a bad day or a bad weekend and respond. In football, when you miss one, you're only down to 9, then you're down to 8. So every opportunity is crucial, and I think Coach will have them ready to go as we start conference play.
Yes, sir, and I'm glad you brought that up, a perfect transition. You had some experience in this regard, being that you were a coach who wasn't afraid to schedule these tough non-conference games, and that was sort of the reputation that you built with the baseball team over the last few years. So what would you tell the team as you make that transition from such a...
Back and about ready to get started with our third quarter between Lafayette Middle School and Saddle Ridge. Gabriel Schreich, glad you're with us on the Southeast Sports Network for this one. 8-6 after our first 2 quarters of play.
The Ramblers will start 1st and 10.
1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. Lafayette, wearing their white jerseys, will drive from left to right to start the second half. Give, he's in trouble. Stopped at the line of scrimmage and driven backward. Big tackle. I like the give. Dylan Karen, though, just brings the heat.
For the Ramblers.
Colin Broom can't get through.
Tackle made by number 30, Bradley Winter.
Ramblers going to try again. Another crack at it. Pitched across, takes a shot but stays on his feet. Stood up and dropped right near the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Ramblers just have to find a way to get some traction.
For the Ramblers, no gain on the play. Tackle made by number 3, Albright.
Ramblers have struggled to get the ball out of the backfield.
A 3rd down. 8 for the Ramblers.
Sun going down quickly. Lafayette Ramblers trailing by 2, 6 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. From under center. Little check down pass. He's in trouble behind the 30 and dropped. Connor Ellard corrals Jackson Ownby, who can't escape.
Complete to number 14, Jackson Ownby. Loss on the play.
So they'll need a lot of yardage.
The 4th down.
And they're going to punt this away.
And the Ramblers decide to punt the football. The Mustangs will take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
That's a guy I want you to listen to on Friday with Todd Agnew. LaFayette High School football will be available right here. Join Sean Green and Todd Agnew for that one. Going to take on Northwest Whitfield. Gavin Knuckles has been so good this year. Bum don't miss it. Todd Agnew, if you don't know, has been the analyst for the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga Mocs on the radio for a long time. He's a great announcer, very well respected. He's a great dude too, but he's a really good announcer. Inside of 5 minutes to go, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff, lots of room. Free across the midfield stripe, slips one there, 40, 35, 30. He's gone. House call, can he escape? No!
Number 2.
1st and goal, I was sure he was gone.
1st down, Mustangs.
He almost takes it to the house. I was certain he had escaped.
Tackle made by number 43, O'Neal.
What a play on the backside by Ezra O'Neal. Able to hang with him, read that, and at the very last moment pulls him down. Oh my goodness.
1st and goal from the 9.
Mustangs looking to finish it off. We're halfway through this 3rd quarter. Pitched across. He's got a lot of room. To the sideline and then to the house. Touchdown, Saddle Ridge Mustangs.
Touchdown, Mustangs.
Mustangs make it 14-6 with a great house call. Had all kinds of room. Kagan Curry carries that one in. Now for the point after try. Rope to the back of the end zone and it sails incomplete. 14-6, 3:03 to play. In the 3rd quarter, Saddle Ridge leading the Ramblers.
Your favorite teams, your favorite live streams, your favorite highlights. Be sure to engage with us. Find us now on YouTube at NSBN Sports or visit us at nsbnsports.com.
Back inside of Jack King Stadium for middle school football. Little advantage built for Saddle Ridge, 14-6, as this 3rd is coming to an end. 2.5 minutes to play in our 3rd quarter. Ramblers wants to throw, pitched across, hit, stays on his feet, 25, spinning for the 30, and he can't escape.
Miles Broom on the handoff. Hitting the backfield.
Broom took the pitch. And the Mustangs do a great job of hemming him in. That's exactly what you want to see out of a young defense. Taking good angles, rushing to the football, and getting hats onto it. Far side, 30, 35, 40, midfield stripe. Oh, baby, buckle your seatbelts. We're going for a drive. Say goodbye to Aiden Ballard.
Number 17,
takes it to
Aiden
the house.
Ballard on the carry. Touchdown, Ramblers.
LaFayette brings us within 2 inside of Jack King Stadium with a long rushing score. It stops the clock with 66 seconds to play in the third quarter. The Rambler Middle School offense for the point after try after the long rush score. Ballard carried it to the house to bring us within 2. LaFayette could tie us up. Ball's fumbled, but the whistle before the play.
False start against the Ramblers.
They'll try again. With a man in motion. A keeper, and he can't escape as he goes down at the 5. Great attempt by Tanner Abbott, who can't quite punch that one in.
47 seconds left here in the third quarter. Your score, the Ramblers 12.
And there you have it. 2 points separate us between Saddle Ridge and LaFayette inside of Jack King Stadium. Still hearing from the cheering squad of both programs.
1st and 10, Mustangs. Ball is on the 30-yard line.
About ready to get back underway. Saddle Ridge leading by 2 with 47 seconds to play in the third. Right at the middle, and he's dragged down after a nice gain of about 3. We'll call it 4.
Albright on the carry for the Mustangs. Gain of 4 yards of the play, 2nd down 6.
Ten seconds to play still in this third quarter. Saddle Ridge, time for one play. Here's the snap, and it's pitched across. Some room. Down over the 35-40. Midfield stripe as he stays on his feet. The horn goes as he gets well beyond midfield. Almost to the 40. What a pitch and catch. A big run ripped off.
That's
Bradley
the end of the third quarter with your score, the Ramblers 12.
Oh boy, we're headed to the final quarter between
14.
these two, where it's 14-12, Saddle Ridge leading. Back at Jack King Stadium in Lafayette, Georgia. Middle school football, 14-12 as we enter the final quarter. Saddle Ridge leading the Ramblers. Winter, a huge gain right before the third quarter came to a close. They'll look to build on that. 1 quarter to play in a 2-point game. Right up the middle. rumbling forward. Oh, baby. First down and more as he gets 12.
Number 30, Bradley Winter on the carry. First down, Mustangs.
Mustangs driving down just outside of the red zone. Pitched across. He's got some room, in trouble in the backfield as he escapes the first and dropped. A huge loss back at the 33-yard line. Hemmed in and dragged down as Landon Holden gets to him.
Tackle made by number 39, Landon Holden for the Ramblers.
Unable to escape.
Loss on the play. Loss of 6. It'll be second down 16 for the Mustangs.
Run play right up the middle. He bounces it to the outside, over the 25, still on his feet, and finally dragged down, running like a man down the sideline.
Number 16.
Gets a nice pickup and gets a few
carry.
yards back off of the loss. How about Noah Fields? Or scratch that, that's Reed Ragsdale.
Be third down 7 for the Mustangs.
2 minutes gone already in this final quarter. Far side for Winter. Cuts it up, 20, 10, looking for the house, and he's gone.
Number 30, Bradley
Touchdown,
Winter on the
Bradley
carry.
Winter takes it to the house.
Touchdown, Mustangs.
What a rush score as the Mustangs make it 20-12. The horse sound effect goes crazy. They just hit us with a horse sound effect. Coming through with a Mustang. Mustangs to the point after try, looking for 2, and he overshoots his intended target in the corner of the end zone.
2-point conversion is no good. 5:25 right there in the fourth.
Your favorite teams, your favorite live streams, your favorite highlights. Be sure to engage with us. Find us now on YouTube at NSBN Sports or visit us at nsbnsports.com.
Welcome back inside of Jack King Stadium. Middle school football coming to a close quickly. Just over 5 minutes to go and the clock winding. Mustangs leading the Ramblers 20-12. Check down pass falls incomplete.
Parker's pass
Couldn't find his
falls
intended
incomplete.
target.
Intended for number 17, Ballard.
Great play defensively.
Second down, 10. Ramblers.
Staying with that, Noah Fields forces the incompletion. Inside,
Fumble
ball
on the
hits
play.
turf.
Recovered by 16, Broom.
Burns it down.
Loss of 1 on the play. Be third down, 11.
I think
for
the
Ramblers.
card got flipped the wrong way there. There you go. Three and a half to play. An 8-point game. Ramblers possessing the football from their own 29. The give bounces off the first. He can't escape.
Mallard on the carry.
Dragged
for the
down for a
Ramblers.
loss. A great play in the backfield. Stays with him, hems him in, and dragged down by Barrett Castell.
Tackle made by 42, Barrett Castell.
Little hustle play getting to the sideline.
Loss of 1. Fourth down, 12 for the Ramblers.
Two and a half to play. Intercepted. Saddle Ridge Mustangs gone. A house call. 26 to 12.
By number 16, Noah Fields.
What a catch and run
Touchdown,
as
Mustangs.
Fields. Effortless for Saddle Ridge. Just got spammed with a horse sound effect again. Saddle Ridge, 149 to play. A pick six as it's 26-12. Lasered, and this is dropped. Just unable to hang on. A great delivery to the corner of the end zone by the quarterback.
And with a minute 44 left here in the fourth quarter, your score, the Ramblers 12 and the Mustangs 26.
There you have it, 12-26. Ramblers trailing big time to the Mustangs of Saddle Ridge as we're hit again with a Mustang sound effect.
All of the ways to watch your favorite local and regional sports. Join us now on Twitch TV. You can also find NSBN on Amazon Fire TV or visit us live on YouTube as we stream games there as well. Another fan favorite way to watch is NSBNsports.com. You can also find us through our NSBN app, free to download from the Google Play Store, and Roku TV, where you can find all of our content. NSBN Sports, visit us at nsbnsports.com.
Back and about to snap the football. Ramblers give it. A lot of room, 35-40, midfield stripe and more. Opposing 40, he's going to go the distance to the house with 70 seconds to play. What a touchdown. Aiden Ballard, the long run for LaFayette's Ramblers. Dapping it up with everybody after he makes it to the house. 26-18, Ballard scores with 66 seconds on the clock for Lafayette. A little bit of trickeration, and it works for the two-point conversion.
And the two-point conversion is good. And your score with a minute left here in the fourth quarter.
Ramblers pull it off, 26-20.
And the Mustangs, 26.
Your favorite teams, your favorite live streams, your favorite highlights. Be sure to engage with us. Find us now on YouTube at NSBN Sports or visit us at nsbnsports.com.
Waning moments of this one as there's time for a couple more plays. We might be missing a score right here as the first play is going to be a touchdown. Saddle Ridge strikes back immediately.
Touchdown.
Long touchdown for long touchdown at Jack King Stadium. Winter. Oh my goodness. Blows the lid right off of this one as it's another Saddle Ridge Mustang touchdown. That makes it 32-20. Saddle Ridge out ahead by a dozen. Tossed for the back of the end zone of the two-point conversion, and he catches it.
The two-point conversion is good.
Two-point conversion is good for Saddle Ridge.
36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Your score, the Mustangs 20. Correction, Ramblers 20, and the Mustangs 34.
34-20 Mustangs. What a long ball. They hit us with a Mustang again late. 14-point advantage with 36 seconds to play. Same play he scored on last time. This time he's hemmed in, can't escape as he's fighting his way for 5, 6, 7 yards and trapped. 25 seconds on the clock.
Carry for the Ramblers. Gain of 8 yards on the play. Second down, 2. Timeout, Ramblers.
Timeout taken by Lafayette Middle School, understandably so, as they're trying to keep the fight alive, trailing by 14 inside of Jack King Stadium. They need to find a way to generate those points late. Probably going to be a very tall order, but they're not giving up yet. A lot of fight left in these Lafayette Middle School Ramblers who have come together down on the sideline. The ball is at their 38. Long way from the end zone, 62 yards. Can they find a way? You and I will find out together right now. Defense of Saddle Ridge is ready to greet them.
Second down, 2 for the Ramblers.
Quarter of a minute to play. Wants to throw, pitch is fumbled. And the ball rolls to a stop on the closed hash marks where it's covered immediately.
Fumble is recovered by the Ramblers.
That ends the game.
And your
A
score,
barn burner.
the Ramblers 20 and the Mustangs 34.
There you have it, a 14-point win for Saddle Ridge and the Mustangs as they duke it out on Jack King Stadium's Jeff Suttle Field in Lafayette, Georgia. A ton of fun tonight. Hope you had some fun as well. Middle school football, a pair of games on SCSN. Appreciate all your support. Be sure to join us for high school football this Friday. The Ramblers play host to the Northwest Bruins. We'll also have some college football on Saturday, all at the Southeast Sports Network. I'm Gabriel Schrei. Again, appreciate you joining us. For the Mustangs, the fans, and the Ramblers saying so long from inside of Jack King Stadium, and we'll catch you next time. And reminding you that tonight's game will be archived and available for replay inside of the Apper platform where you viewed it. Again, your final score, 34-20, a 14-point win for the Mustangs of Saddle Ridge.
My West Hollywood story is exploring the iconic boulevards, endless shopping, and beautiful galleries. Inspiration is endless in West Hollywood. The neighborhood tells stories of established and emerging artists. You will find fashion and styles from all over the world here. A California sunset is the perfect way to end our day. We will take VIP tickets to this show every night. Our vacation is just getting started. This is our West Hollywood story. Come and find yours.
LA Galaxy belongs on the best surfaces. Whether you're the best player or the best fan, every goal, every tackle, every last-second battle, it all requires precision, performance, and passion. The LA Galaxy trust AstroTurf to provide the best surfaces, because champions deserve the best. AstroTurf, the official synthetic turf and hybrid field building partner of the LA Galaxy.
My dad was a farmer. And when I saw him on a horse, the guy was bigger than life. One of the things that he had a hard time doing was showing the emotion. Maybe it was because the way he was raised, or believing that men provide and they don't struggle. But we all struggle. I want to show emotion to my kids. I want them to know when I'm happy, I want them to know when I'm sad, and I want them to see me working through things. The biggest reward I get from being a dad is watching my kids accomplish a goal, watching them light up. Nothing brings a bigger smile to my face. So I make my kids a priority. Whether it's hitting a baseball, a dance rehearsal, you name it, I'm there. They're gonna remember that they grew up loved. Be brave. Be there every day. And allow your kids to know that it's okay to struggle. That even dad doesn't know the answer sometimes, but we're gonna figure it out together.
Firearms are the #1 cause of death among kids, but we know that healthcare workers can make a huge difference. This is why prevention is absolutely critical. It starts with listening to the community, leaning in on those conversations to better inform what is the approach that you want to take. You are the champions for change. You can be the catalyst for integrating firearm injury prevention strategies into your practice and really benefiting your community. Let's agree to agree that we all have a role to play in ending this crisis.
In Major League Baseball, you could dream with no limits. You could become your hero.
Oh, he's done it again.
Steal the show. Or even start a new club.
A 40-70 season.
You could meet the moment and exceed the hype. You can write a new chapter of history and let your city dream again. This season, anything can happen.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing that keeps us focused. A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game to drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health. Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and mental health. Discover the resources you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.